How much you want to bet I could shoot an arrow over the mountains? You want to shoot an arrow over some mountains? You're probably going to need a PSE bow. Well, I'm going to give one away, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. You know how this goes. If you're subscribed to the channel, you're liking, you're commented, you're entered in the giveaway. Free PSE bow. Why not? How to find, maybe it's that dream hunting property, maybe it's your home, who knows? Obviously, we're a hunting channel, so we're going to go hunting related, but this can be used in all aspects of real estate. And I'm not claiming to be a real estate expert by any means, but I can tell you the ways that have worked for me when looking for certain properties. So here's the thing, you know, we're all looking in the same places, so it's hard. We've talked about this in other videos, but the competition is still there for quality land of any sort, whether it's recreational or whatever. You know, maybe in 2021, early in 2022, you know, there might have been 20 people interested. Now there's less because interest rates are higher, but there's still half a dozen to a dozen people that are still interested. So you got to know these little tricks of the trade. And I almost regret telling people these things just because I'm always looking too. So I'm kind of making the market a little bit more, you know, making it tougher for myself, I guess, in a certain way. But, you know, I guess if I can help somebody out, that's more important sometimes. So there's a couple things that I like to do when looking for land. Like I said, everybody's looking on the realtor.com, the Zillows, Land Watch, things like that. And those are fine and dandy. And if you check them literally 2-3 times a day, you could probably get your hands on a deal if you just keep up to date with them. But here's the thing. Those listings a lot of times get posted other places before they ever make it to those websites. Those websites in a lot of ways are almost like a backup. Like, okay, it didn't work. The first plan didn't work. So now we got to go to Zillow. We got to go to Realtor. We got to go to these other places. So there's a couple things you can do. The first thing, and it's the lesser important of the two that I'm going to mention, is just being in contact with some sort of realtor. That's how I ended up finding my last property. It was more so who I knew versus what I knew. Maybe pocket listings, things like that, things that aren't listed. But the people are always looking for that buyer, and they always tell that they're a real estate agent. They say, hey, if you're looking for, or if you know of anybody looking for a piece, we'd be willing to sell for the right price. So just having that constant communication with some sort of realtor, and numerous realtors across different states, depending on what you're looking for. Like myself, I'm always looking in different states. So at least having those communication lines open. Maybe you're not contracted down to one realtor and only working with that one realtor, because that can limit you. And we've talked about some of those other tips and strategies that I like to use when working with certain realtors, strategic and specific realtors. But the one thing that I really like to do when looking for land, and actually how I found my piece, partially at least, is looking on these private realtor websites, okay? Going to each individual real estate firm or company and checking their websites before I check the realtor.com, the Zillows, the Land Watches of the world, because a lot of times that those listings will get posted there first, and they're getting way less traffic. And I mean way less traffic. And it's because most people don't even know they exist. So once again, I feel like I'm giving away too much information here, but one of my favorite things to do is go to Zillow, go to Realtor, go to Land Watch, see who's listing the properties, then go to their personal website with that real estate firm and look through what they have. A lot of times stuff never gets posted. I'm not going to give away specific names to realtors or locations even, because like I said, I got to look out for myself here a little bit, but if you go to those websites, a lot of times something might be listed for a week and they're just testing the market a little bit. Maybe they had a buyer already lined up. The realtor that is working for that company already had somebody lined up, so they never even listed it on Zillow or Realtor or any of those other websites. And basically, if you check those websites and you got your list of them, and start doing your research, even if you can't find the property right now, start doing your research and make your list of 10 realtors in the areas that you'd like to look, and start checking their real estate websites to make sure that you're up to date with what's coming out before it ever hits the big platforms that everybody else is looking on every single day. If you're finding your properties on those platforms, you're probably too late. Another thing you can do is get in contact with these realtors and you don't necessarily have to sign a contract with them saying that you're going to directly work with them, but at least get on their mailing list. So when something does hit the market, you get that email notification. Now keep in mind, you're not the only person getting those emails. So just constantly refreshing and looking for those properties on their personal websites, on those real estate firms' websites would be a great option. At the end of the day, if you want to find good hunting land, good real estate anywhere, you got to do it yourself. Unless you have a great relationship with a realtor, you're probably not first on their list. And how could you expect to be in the given market that we're in, where real estate is hot, buying hunting land is hot, everybody wants to get out of the cities for all the reasons that we've dealt with in the past couple of years. So even though interest rates are high, real estate market's still hot in rural America, which hurts, the country folk who have been looking for hunting land and all these other things. So you got to be able to look on your own and know where to look. So hopefully this video helps you guys out. It has you looking in the right places for land. If anything else, stay consistent, stay at it every day, and you'll find that piece eventually. So if you guys like these videos, you like these tips, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Always doing giveaways. If you want to win in those giveaways, you got to be subscribed. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time.